As preparation for this ritual, you will require a small altar to be set up in the east and provided with the candles, incense, and various accoutrements, as well as the 4 elemental weapons we have been cultivating thus far, and the new sword to be consecrated. Beginning, of course, as usual, with the standard battery, then retrieve the water cup and sprinkle the new sword with water, saying, "So therefore, first the priest who governeth the works of fire must sprinkle with the lustral water of the loud resounding sea, then fumigate with the burning incense and say, and when, after all the phantoms are vanished, thou shalt see that holy formless fire, that fire which darts and flashes through the hidden depths of the universe, hear thou the voice of the fire. Then pick up the wand and circambulate thrice clockwise, making the sign of the Enterer each time you pass the east, saying, "Holy art thou, Lord of the universe, holy art thou whom nature hath not formed, holy art thou the vast and the mighty one, Lord of the light and of the darkness." Then, still with the wand and standing at the altar, describe the invoking air pentagram over the new sword. Then invoke any divine names which might be written on the sword, also making those letters or signs with the wand above this sword, and say, "O thou who art from everlasting, thou who hast created all things, and doth clothe thyself with the forces of nature as with a garment, and by thy holy and divine name Yahweh, whereby thou art known especially in that quarter we name Mizrach, I beseech thee to grant unto me strength and insight for my search after the hidden light and wisdom. I entreat thee to cause thy wonderful angel Raphael to guide me in this pathway, and furthermore to direct thine angel Hassan to watch over my footsteps therein. May the ruler of air, the powerful Prince Ariel, by the gracious permission of the Infinite Supreme, increase and strengthen the hidden forces and occult virtues of this sword, so that I may be enabled with it to perform aright those magical operations for which it has been fashioned, for which purpose I now perform this mystic rite of consecration in the divine presence of Yahweh." Put down the wand and pick up the original sword or knife, and trace over the new sword the invoking pentagram of air, saying, "In the 3 great secret holy names of God borne upon the banners of the East, Oro, Iba, Au-Zodpi, I summon thee, great King of the East, Bataiva, to attend upon this ceremony, and by thy presence increase its effect, whereby I do now consecrate this magical sword, confer upon it the utmost occult might and virtue, of which thou mayest judge it to be capable in all works of the nature of air, so that in it I might find a strong defense and a powerful weapon wherewith to rule and direct the spirits of the elements. Still with the old sword, trace in the air above the implement the hexagram of the Saturn, and read the invocation of the 6 seniors. Ye mighty princes of the East Quadrangle, I invoke you who are known to me by the honorable title and position of rank of seniors. Hear my petition, O ye mighty princes, the 6 seniors of the air quarter of the East, who bear the names of Habioro, Ahau Zodpi, Aau Zaif, Avtotar, Hitmorda, Hiptoga, and be this day present with me. Bestow upon this sword the strength and purity whereof ye are the masters in the elemental forces which ye control, that its outward and material form may remain a true symbol of the inward and spiritual force. And then read the invocation of the subangles. The lesser angle of fire. O thou resplendent angel, ex gesed, thou who governest the fiery realms of air, I conjure thee to confer upon this dagger thy mysterious and magical powers, that I thereby may control the spirits who serve thee for such purposes as be pure and upright. With the wand, trace the invoking air pentagram with the Aquarius sign as cherubic emblem. The lesser angle of water. O thou resplendent angel, Eitpa, thou who governest the realms of fluid air, I conjure thee to confer upon this dagger thy mysterious powers, that by its aid I may control the spirits who serve thee for such purposes as be pure and upright. With the cup, trace the invoking air pentagram. The lesser angle of air. O thou resplendent angel Erzla, who thou rulest the realms of pure and permeating air, I conjure thee to confer upon this dagger the magic power of which thou art master, whereby I may control the spirits who serve thee for such purposes as be pure and upright. With the sword, trace the invoking air pentagram. The lesser angle of earth. O thou resplendent angel Edinburgh, thou who rulest the denser realms of air, symbolized by the lesser angle of earth, I conjure thee to confer upon this dagger the magic powers of which thou art master, whereby I may control the spirits who serve thee for such purposes as be pure and upright. With the pentacle, trace the invoking air pentagram. Then take up the newly consecrated implement and perform with it the supreme invoking ritual of the pentagram of its element in the 4 quarters, preceding each pentagram with the equilibrating spirit pentagram suitable, and reciting the divine name. Close with Kabbalistic cross and prayer. When completed, wrap the implement in silk or linen of white or some suitable color. Purify with water, repeating the verse as in the opening. Consecrate with fire, repeating the verse as in the opening. Perform a reverse circumambulation. Stand at the west of the altar and say, "In the name of Yeshiva, I now set free any spirits that may have been imprisoned by this ceremony," and perform the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram to close.